But now we talked about a lot of bad politicians, you know. We will also talk a last one about an old.
We'll talk about another bad one.
Yeah, like he's the laws of the law, like soy boy, kak, like the laws of the law. What you can be in Red Pill or in Lookbacks, like no character, and we will always show you that I'm good character, like
First, the bad one. This is about Chuck Schumer.
Kak Schumer.
Fight for aid to Israel, all the aid that Israel needs. I will continue to fight for it. And we delivered more security assistance to Israel, our ally, under my leadership than ever before. We will keep doing that, everybody. It is so important to give Israel what it needs and to protect itself from the many in that difficult region who want to wipe Israel off the face of the map. We have to do everything to do that. We have to do everything to ensure that the delicate ceasefire secured last year paves the way to lasting peace.
There is no ceasefire.
Yeah.
There is no ceasefire.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they keep calling it, oh, it's a delicate seat. There is no ceasefire.
And he's just opposition. I thought he's just opposition to Trump, but not really. Controlled opposition.
Where people can live side by side, as many have mentioned, in a two-state solution.
And that's not from 1980 or something.
Yep.
It's 1st February.
It's this year, literally
Yeah.
just like a week ago.
It's great thing that he is out of touch.
Yep.
It's very great because you saw all over the board APEC candidates losing, APEC candidates. It's not popular, but he's also very old, and things still I don't know, maybe you don't know he was filmed, but he's not that type of politicians who will talk about we have to support Israel. Everybody knows you don't touch that topic.
Yep.
To win. Like if you say I love Israel, Israel is unpopular according to all groups, like Republicans, Democrats, Independent, everybody.
Yeah. Israel is just generally unpopular, and who would have thought?
Like, and I thought he's a senator for New York City, not for Israel. Like, okay. But now we will show you a guy, it's about 60,000 Trump voters just elected as socialists. We asked them why.
This is from More Perfect Union.
Yeah, and if I like that videos more because just ask the people, not propagandists on the internet, just the normal people why you did that, like, and you would get a straight answer, not like, well, actually, but yeah.
Let's get into this.
Yeah.
MAGA for Mamdani, basically.
Yeah.
Right away, they call me a communist. They call me a socialist. Like, you're not a conservative. You're not MAGA.
That's what people say. You cannot be that. Time out. You cannot be MAGA and Mamdani. Why not? Why can't you be? To me, it's the most natural thing in the world.
When Zohran Mamdani, a Democratic...
I would say it doesn't make any sense, but they ran on the same things. Like, okay, Trump had the racism
Trump
thing,
only used it for populism.
but he was like, I will make things cheaper. The game is rigged. Iraq war was a mistake. Like, he had the popular position on things. And
Yes.
I don't get it why people don't see it, but it makes sense.
It does. Like, they ran basically on the same talking points, except that Mamdani actually does something.
Yeah. And there's Francis.
Yeah.
socialist, met with Donald Trump in the Oval Office, it wasn't supposed to go well.
The president has been repeatedly referring to him as a communist.
But then,
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor. The better he does, the happier I am. We're going to be helping him to make everybody's dream come true.
People started looking at me like I was a fortune teller, like I had somehow told the future, and I started believing it.
something strange is happening in New York City. A new group of voters is emerging, and they're quietly challenging our most basic assumptions about politics.
What box would you put me in? I wouldn't say really any box at this point.
In 2024, New York shifted to the right, more than it had in decades. Just a year later, the city swung back to the left, electing its first ever
Caliphate of Mamdanistan.
socialist mayor. But here's where it gets weird. Some of the same voters were part of both waves.
a lot of my voters actually voted for him, and I'm okay with that.
If politics is all about which team you're on, this kind of thing isn't supposed to happen.
I mean, did you see the guy who has the MAGA from Mamdani hat?
So who are these voters? What are they after? Are they just outliers? Or are they a preview of whatever comes next?
I'm just trying to figure out what's up with these highly weird election results. How you doing?
What's up, man?
You got thoughts on these two?
Let's talk Trump and
Mamdani.
who the fuck is that?
Finding Trump to Mamdani
What the fuck is that?
voters was never going to be easy.
You got thoughts on Trump and Mamdani?
According to exit polls, about 1 in 10 Trump voters in New York also voted for Mamdani.
Hi, guys.
Which may not sound like a lot, but in politics, those kind of margins can swing elections.
Quick question.
Thank you for your Trump voters who voted for Mamdani. You gave a lot of people hope, and New York's there a lot of things happened there.
Yes.
Like, you did good job, MAGA. For Mamdani.
You went for the right choice.
Yeah.
The correct one.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Maybe you'll at some point, distance yourself from Trump, especially now that so many things have been
discovered.
Put in the public about him. I hope that everyone who voted for him, sees their error.
Yeah.
Sees what they have done wrong, that they've quite clearly elected an evil person.
Orange baboon.
He's just evil. He's just fucking evil.
And the people around him are evil.
Yes.
And so on. ISIS evil. But why people vote for two? Like, how did this happen?
And I got 5 minutes. 1 in 10 New Yorkers who went for Trump also voted for Mamdani. Like, how do you make sense of that?
I have no idea. I definitely did not. It does not make sense.
Time out. So basically, you're a hypocrite at that point. Like,
he's kind of correct. He's kind of correct, because if you look at it from what they are actually doing, Trump only used those talking points as populism.
Yeah.
Mamdani used it as actual policy. He wants to do that.
Yeah.
It does make the people who voted for Trump and then also voted for Mamdani, it does make them hypocrites. But it is, I can say it is not bad. As I said before, they went for the right choice. They did the right thing. And the only thing for them now that remains to do is get away from Trump, get away from MAGA.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can change your worldview in one day. It took time, and
yes,
people would arrive at some certain points. But for me, it makes a little bit sense. You see it very ideologically, but sometimes people just want free bus. Like, you don't want free bus. Like, I don't buy a ticket, but okay. The people want to free bus. Like,
if you did, there's something that you got to screw loose.
So when I go, MAGA for Mamdani makes me cry. My friend who's a Republican goes, that's the line I like. MAGA for Mamdani makes me cry.
Ron Barba is an actor, a stock trader, and the unelected leader of MAGA for Mamdani.
I think a lot of people, right from the jump, they look at MAGA for Mamdani and it's confusing.
That was the most beautiful thing. When I showed up at the rally, is to see the faces.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Boom, a home run right from the get-go.
We had someone come to our Forest Hills rally with a hat that said MAGA Mamdani.
Different news outlets asking me questions about it.
Literally, that's one of those moments where I was like, is this AI or not? Because you never know these days, but he's real, right? Yeah, yes, this is real.
People taking pictures with me immediately, and people started commenting, this guy is sick, this guy can't be MAGA, what am I looking at? I don't know why it was natural to me. That is where you could go do the psychological,
Two things wrong about Trump, because they showed only the racist things that he said. It's important. Like,
yes.
we know that he was like, to show me that he's racist, it was not like, wow, I never thought that the old rich guy is racist. Wow. But they don't show the part where they said Iraq war was a mistake, game is rigged. You know, we have Democrats and Republicans have the same donors. They, you know, to have a full picture of Trump, we had to show that too, why people voted. They were lied to, but not everybody voted because they said, oh, I hate black people and other people. Like, they voted for a brown man.
Yes.
Immigrant brown man.
Analysis of me.
It's easy to dismiss Ron as an outlier. And in a way, he is. Most Trump to Mamdani voters live in working-class immigrant communities across the city. And many belong to a group that the Democratic Party has been losing for years.
What's up, brother?
Young men.
I was not born here. I was from Sri Lanka. I just became a citizen. So.
Hey, congratulations. If you were a citizen, would you have voted for Donald Trump?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you voted for Mamdani?
Yeah, Mamdani, yeah, obviously.
What's up with that? Help us understand that.
I mean, they both want the same thing, affordability.
Affordability.
How is this happened? Like don't see it, like we see it in a materialistic way, but sometimes people just want to have free childcare, what they are starting to do, and free bus. Like,
yes, people they actually want service for their taxes.
Yeah, they're getting ripped off. New York is expensive, and then they say, okay, this guy wants to give me something, and because a lot of people identify as democratic socialists in America, it's not because the politicians are democratic socialists, because they branded everything what is good for the common good as socialism.
Yes, they
That's the reason. Socialism is Norway, for example. Great, like that's the thing.
But he's talking about it, and in New York, it's impossible to ignore.
New York is expensive as fuck. Let's start with that.
My rent.
I don't live there, and I know that.
Yes.
And you know, the politicians who are also like in America and are you know, they're so out of touch that they don't know, but they're living in that country, and they're like, why they would vote for the same party?
Yeah, but the politicians get a lot of fucking money.
And now see the rent. My rent now is 4,000 for a 3-bedroom.
For a 3-bedroom. Got that.
Right now it's like 4,000 for a 3-bedroom. 4,000 for a 3-bedroom?
Everything's going up. The food's going up. Rich people get rich and poor people get poor.
What's it like raising a family when that's so expensive? Exhausting.
When I was a teenager, I really bought into this American dream. That small house, family, white picket fence, and the older I got, the more I realized that that was the reality of the 1950s and 60s, not necessarily anymore.
Christian Spariosu is...
Because the was more regulated, and the rich was higher taxed.
Yes.
Or not because the people were back then more racist, but they were more racist.
They were more racist, but like it wasn't the more racist part wasn't the part that
because it was better economically. It was everybody paid his fair share, and the people got something back from the money for the taxes.
Lived his whole life in a rent-stabilized apartment in Queens. His dad's a cab driver, mom's a house cleaner, and he makes $20 an hour working at his local gym. Christian's politics are complicated.
During the 2016 election, I was super...
That's a nice way to say...
Wait, where is his family from?
I don't know.
Because, like, look... Yes, Serbia, Ukraine, Poland, and wasn't this... Wait, where was it? Wasn't...
I realized that that was the reality of the 1950s and 60s, not necessarily anymore.
Christian Spariosu has lived his whole life in a
Yugoslav flag.
Christian Spariosu.
Yeah. He's fan of everything, like.
Got that.
Who has lived his whole life in a rent-stabilized apartment in Queens. His dad's a cab driver, mom's a house cleaner, and he makes $20 an hour working at his local gym. Christian's politics are complicated.
During the 2016 election, I was super pro-Trump. I would watch like all of his speeches on TV.
The only people
brave enough to vote out this corrupt establishment is you, the American people.
Even though I couldn't vote, I was super fond of him. Trump was the best. He's gonna like change America for the better. This economy is gonna work for everyone.
And we will take back this country for you, and we will make America great again.
When I went to college, I was the president of the Siena College Republicans for a few years. We did a lot of stuff at Turning Point USA. Yeah, so this one I got when I got invited to go to CPAC in the beginning of 2020. I got to see the president speak. I got to meet many folks such as Charlie Kirk, and he's someone who really got me into politics because, freedom. It was just a phenomenal time. And during that time in CPAC, every year they have a certain theme.
Let's talk about socialism.
That's the reason why I think Americans are stupid. Like, please don't feed my narrative that Americans are stupid. Like, calling everything socialism, everything is socialism. And then Lenin, okay, he was a socialist, that's the true part, but healthcare for all is not socialism.
Yes, it isn't. It isn't. Like, it is, god damn it, it's so dumb. The thing is, it's not only like that in America. There are also people here in Austria, a very, very, compared to the US, a very socialist country, where they're like, socialism bad, communism bad.
Yeah, and they come.
It's like, brother, what are you doing?
And always they describe state monopoly capitalism.
Yes.
Like they describe a Soviet Union. Great.
Yeah, they literally describe a capitalist society.
Yeah, where the government owns everything,
Yes.
not a private person. And in the Soviet Union, people owned their homes. So like socialism when no home is not true.
Yeah.
Like
In the Soviet Union, you had a roof over your head, you had an apartment, you had a house.
But you don't own the factory. Okay.
Yes.
Like whoa.
Like, whoa, what?
I don't own a factory now. Like take it
Yeah.
away, please.
Now people in Russia, the successor state of the Soviet Union, now they earn less and they own less. Wow, great.
And they own still the homes from the Soviet Union.
Yes.
Like and the metro station and so on. Like Tucker Carlson was for few years ago in Russia, and he was, oh my God, look how, like he's not glazing capitalism, he's glazing Soviet Union with that.
Yes.
Because it wasn't built on the Putin, but Lenin-based guy. I have also not always understand, like I don't agree with him on everything, but base guy, like.
I don't know. Lenin, well, it's a different topic, I guess.
Yeah, based or not yeah based?
Lenin,
like people want to hear it in that way, not like in a nuanced perspective.
Oh,
based
yeah,
or not.
cool. Let me just put all my eggs in a basket instead of being like, yeah, well, this part was good about him and this part was bad about him.
It's always year based or
Yeah.
not year based.
It's a black and white world.
Yeah. Like
Like socialism is evil, and I've really bought into this. I'm like, this is like the worst thing ever. Like some of these countries, like Sweden, for instance, Scandinavia. Like I thought like they weren't doing so well.
average American take.
Yeah. But
I thought they're all bots, but no. Normal guys.
Those countries are doing great.
They don't
like-
have the high number up, but the people there.
Yeah, the people live good. They do not have to pay for their medical things. I mean, they pay with their taxes, but still compared to the US, how much you would pay, it's still a lot lower.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck?
That's the reason I love the internet, well, because now people can see us. In Austria, we will see, there's just a normal country, you have healthcare,
Yep.
maybe you make less money, but rent is not $4,000. Like the rent here is 400 euros.
Yeah, in this apartment, it's 400 euros.
And
That's
our
true.
parent pays 5 bedroom, like
Yes, 100 square meters,
yeah.
something like that.
balcony 700 euros.
Yes.
Like I don't make 4K a month. Like how do people survive? I don't know. Like me, none of them.
When I got to study abroad in Japan for my last year of college,
A white guy went to Japan and glazing like, place in here, but a place in Japan.
Place in Japan, wow.
Like this.
I mean, Japan is very capitalist and very conservative, but even they have socialized healthcare.
What?
What? Who would have thought that something
Like every, not even a developed country, like
yeah, even developing nations have socialized healthcare, and you want to tell me that the U.S. cannot have that? What the fuck are you talking about?
and they have like I don't know, 100 years like Bernie Sanders. We need healthcare.
Yes.
And listen to that guy, please. Like the Epstein guys don't like him. Listen to him.
If
He's
you
a
look,
real one.
If you look at that painting of the American forefathers, you can actually see Sanders in the corner being like, "We need healthcare."
Finkelstein Sanders.
That opened my eyes to how not every country's.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like someone who'd go to Japan.
Hey, I'm in
Sorry,
Japan,
like
this is-
he looks like someone who'd go to Japan.
Where is his anime waifu?
Like America. There was one point in Japan I had to go to the hospital for a medical emergency. They have universal health care in which the government pays 70% of the cost, you pay 30% of the cost. It's a done deal. Just out of pocket, I paid somewhere between like 30 to 50 bucks for like a full day. And I got world-class care. I'll never forget.
In America, he would be bankrupt.
Yep, he would be bankrupt and would still live with the debt for like multiple fucking years.
That's the reason why I like Breaking Bad. It's not a made up. It's a story that made up, but it's not like a completely made up thing. Like
Yes.
it's never happened. So it's the reality of I would say millions of Americans. Like you have go to hospital, you have medical debt, and then you die or you become criminal. Like
or you see how you get the money.
Yeah.
I mean, the hospital, the provider isn't gonna ask where the money came from. They don't care. They just want their money.
Yeah.
It just goes to show that we're not number one in many ways. When it comes to
What? I didn't know
What?
that America is
Oh my
not
god! I thought America was the best.
number one in school shootings. Yeah, they're
Fuck.
in things number one, but not in the good things number
Yeah.
one. Like
They're-
real talk, if we hear not like a like real talk.
Yeah, they're always number one in the bad things.
Like be number one in a good thing. I don't know, like life expenses, see, or I don't know walkability. Like, but number one in you need a car everywhere. Number one.
The US could be number one in
Everything.
in everything. They're the richest country on this planet in history.
Yeah, but
And
not.
you want to tell me like, oh no, they can't be the country where everyone is wealthy, where everyone has a lot of money and doesn't have to worry about how to pay rent,
Yeah.
how to pay for their car or for their education.
Mm.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
If all of the money that is going around in the US was taxed correctly,
Yeah.
there would be no poverty in the US. There
Yeah.
would be no homelessness in the US.
Yeah.
Like, and the people would even be able to afford quite a bit of luxury. Just a normal average Joe would be able to afford like very, very things where even we would be like, oh, that's actually like, ooh, that's something I have to save up for.
Yeah. No, but everything is expensive. But gas is cheap. Wow.
Yeah,
But
great.
you have a car that needs, I don't know, 1 gazillion gallons per liter.
Yeah, you have a car that you cannot pay up front
Yeah.
because you just don't have the money for it. So they finance the car for you, and you basically, instead of paying $50,000, you pay $150,000 over 10 years.
Some people have bad credit score. I don't know what credit score is.
Yeah.
Like-
We don't really have that here. We have different systems.
No, if you don't pay your debt, then they are okay. We don't give you money. But
Yeah.
if you pay, you have a income, you have debt, then no problem. But yeah, I'm this year. I will be here. I don't know this year.
America first and being for the people, I don't think...
Got some work to do?
Yeah, I think we have plenty of work to do, personally.
Christian first crossed paths with Zohran 2 years ago after a heavy storm flooded his kitchen.
So my roof started leaking. For about 3 months, I would ask my landlord, please fix...
But 4K rent, for that.
Yeah, great.
He didn't want to do it because
he's a landlord.
Yeah, he's just a landlord. Kept calling 311, which is like the city hotline for help, and no one ever responded to me.
But then Christian called up Zohran's office.
A couple days later, an inspector actually came, cited a couple safety violations, and because of the fines that the landlord received, he was forced to fix my leak and provide me more heat.
Whoa.
And that was the first time a politician actually did something for me.
But when politicians do things for you, you are popular, and they don't care about, oh, you're brown Muslim and you eat with your hands. It's not the important part. You wanna say me that?
Who would have thought?
I thought, but like they will pay consultant firms a lot of money to tell them that.
Yeah,
I do it for free. I'm stupid. I'm doing.
And the consultant firms will turn around and give them wrong advice.
Yeah, please support Israel more. That will be popular with your voters.
I would say when that happened, Zohran, he really earned my respect. He just caught my eye in general. He was polling at like less than 1% when he started running at the beginning of 2024. And during that first Democratic debate, there was a question that was asked.
The first foreign visit by a mayor of New York is always considered significant. Where would you go first?
Almost every single one of these candidates said,
I would visit the Holy Land.
I would go to Israel. Yeah, I'd make my 4th trip to Israel.
My goal would be to take my first trip to Israel.
Mr. Mamdani.
Zohran, he was the only candidate that said,
I would stay in New York City. My plans are to address New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs and focus on that.
And now,
it's also amazing how none of the other candidates was like, they're all going to say that they're gonna go to Israel. Maybe I should say something else.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be like, oh, I'll visit, I don't know, I'll visit some other country to maybe get some inspiration or anything.
This guy said he's also challenging what is it, Richie Torres. He said he would go to Jamaica. Yeah. Sometimes if he had if he would said that he would also polling very high, but sometimes politics is not what you said, but what you not said. He don't said, oh, I will go to Israel and
I mean
the wall or something.
Yeah, that's the thing. He probably also got a lot of positive reactions by just being like, I'm gonna go somewhere else and not Israel.
And the thing is, the media thought, we ulted, like we showed this brown Muslim guy. What do you think about him? And
how dare he not want to go to Israel?
And it was like they pushed that all the time, like, oh, he want, like all the media, like pro-Israel media pushed that, and also the anti-Israel media. We showed it as a good thing, and they make him more popular. We had the theory that part made him more popular, but this guy now proves that it makes him more him more popular. Great job. Don't forget to say, Mamdani don't want to go to Israel. Please.
That was the answer that you would think is common sense, but every single one of these candidates said a foreign country.
It's common sense.
It's common sense. What is common sense, my guy?
Which is just crazy. I admire these folks that go against the grain, and that's part of the appeal of Trump to me initially, how he was considered an outsider.
When Trump won in 2024...
true, he was not part of the political, he was a rich man, but he was not like very into it. Like he was not like, I'm diehard supporter of Republicans. Yeah. He was back in the day a Democrat.
Yeah, I mean, he also back in the day said that if he would go into politics, he would be a Republican, because the Republican voters would be stupid enough to elect him.
Yeah, they are but in the Democratic Party, we like, okay, you are Bill Clinton, you are Joe Biden, you did horrible things, fuck you, we get rid of you. We know, but they are like more cult like the Republicans.
Zohran broke from the script again, heading to Fordham Road in the...
That's what this video what I told you about. He went after Trump won. Why you voted for him? Why with a microphone, we have that tools to do that. And there are politicians out there that say, we need 100 million budget. No, you don't need. You need a camera and social media.
Bronx, a neighborhood that had swung hard toward Trump.
And who did you vote for?
Trump. Trump. Donald Trump. I voted for Trump.
When I asked those New Yorkers why did they vote for the president, they told me again and again it was cost of living, cost of living, cost of living.
Him freezing the rent for every rent-stabilized tenant, if he can actually do that, that'd be phenomenal. That would help a lot of people, because a lot of people are getting priced out of the story because of the gentrification, and just all over New York. I think economics and affordability, that's what wins elections.
It appealed to you.
Yeah, it appealed to me. Like, I think one of the most conservative things you can do is trying to get people to have a family with no-cost childcare. Like,
What? Yeah, I thought no-cost childcare, socialism, not possible. And he delivered it on day 8. Like, they thought, they took, like, I loved it in America, they took the good things, because their media circle is so heavily sniffing just their own farts all the time. Took the good things and said, look, Mamdani want to do that, and it's socialism, it will not work, never will work.
It will never work.
And then the normal people see that and say, hey, it's great, I want to have a family. Childcare is $20,000 per year. Like, he's a great guy, he's have real solutions, not like kick the brown people out, but like real solutions. And the media, like, we know why Mamdani won, but some people in the media, they are like, oh shit, we don't have a strategy for it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, common sense.
It's common sense, bro.
It's common sense.
Why I should learn English? Just common sense and based and benevolent.
being able to have a family and afford to have kids, how is that not conservative?
So these guys...
It's the family party, yeah. But the conservatives would tell you, pull you up by your bootstraps and don't want freebies. Like,
I mean,
they do the propaganda with, I have family, I have kids, it's a great thing, you know. But they don't support you in that. Like, Austria even support you with child, like, they give per child a certain amount of money.
You also have paid leave when you have a child.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
And Austria is way, way poorer than America, but their money is there.
Yeah.
But Elon Musk needs AI data centers and other people, like, we can't afford it.
Trump and Mamdani, very different people, both talking about affordability. How do you tell who means it and who to trust?
I don't know. Superman and the Justice League ain't real, so like, I don't know who the hell gonna help us for real.
Is a lot of politicians, when they get in charge, they try to change the words. We just saw that with Trump, right?
I saw very quickly, within like the couple months of his second term in office, how he's not prioritizing the American people.
40 billions to Argentina. A lot of people forget that.
Yeah. Well, what is even going on in Argentina right now? I think they're kind of fucked, aren't they?
They're fucked like a long time ago, but
yeah, I mean, yes.
But they have a anarcho-capitalist that don't make any sense, and he's like, oh shit, I need money, and he's good friends with Trump. Maybe he has blackmail on Trump, and then he said, okay, 40 billions to Argentina. It was 20, then he doubled it. Under the government shutdown.
Yeah,
like, imagine.
yeah, I know. Which is...
He cares more about bailing out Argentina for however many $1 billion, sending so much foreign aid to Israel.
I mean, it's not that much money, but the people would not care. Like, but if,
I mean, America can afford it, you know?
It's like 3.5 billion, like this, the mean 3.5 billion to Israel. But if you have like high rent, no cost childcare, like you have nothing, and then you have a government who gives the money to Argentina, Israel, then the people say, hey, we need help here.
The people are like, hey, we need help, and the government is like, oh, we're gonna help you by giving money to a different country.
Yeah, and the people see that. Oh, like maybe back in the 80s not, but now people have internet and so on.
Yeah.
Hello, people in the internet. But now money to Israel, of course.
When we have so many homeless people here, people struggling, the economy's not doing good, I'm really hoping Zohran sticks to his promises, because I think a lot of Americans are fed up with the two-party system. It seems to be working for the millionaire and billionaire class, the top.
This guy now a Marxist, so what? Like, he give you Marxist identity?
Yeah, he's giving that, but like, I don't know. He did have the Yugoslavia flag behind him.
The Serbia flag. But the thing is, before you can break up the two-party system, and that's the thing why I understand why not a lot of people on the internet said that to get rid of it, you have to get rid of the winner takes it all.
Yes, you have to get rid of that election system.
Yeah, you have to have popular vote, because like then the third party or fourth party would just split the vote, and sometimes it's good when that happened with the Zionists and so on, but sometimes they split the progressive vote, and then you have problems. Like, you have to change the voting system first, then you can have a third party. Before, it don't make any sense to vote third party. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because like you can have a third party, but they're not represented in every state. So how would their nominee as a president even win?
It's not possible.
It's impossible.
But
It
nobody
doesn't-
told them people like that way. Like you have to
Yeah.
change the voting system, and then you can have third party. That's the
Yes.
reason why we have more parties than two.
Yes.
Like America has also parties, but not,
Right now in Austria we have 4 parties
Yeah.
in parliament.
Yeah, and you need 4% of the vote to go into parliament. Like
4 or 5?
4.
4%, yeah.
But in America, the winner takes it all. Like if you win California, then you won. It's not
Yeah, you
important
just-
that you win it with 51% or 90%.
Yeah, you don't need the majority. You just need the most votes out of everyone.
And normally in Australia, it would make a difference to if you win it with 51 or 90. But in America, no.
Yeah.
51.5% you won it. Like
In Austria, if you win with 51%, you can make a government with just your party, and you will also have the most seats in parliament.
But it's not so realistic in Austria. Like
Yes, of course. I mean, it is still possible if you know they would actually use the right candidates and stop some very bad talking points and actually focus on making life better for people.
Not identity politics, class politics
Yes,
first.
yes.
That's also why Mamdani won, and that would be, and you know, Mamdani give us now a blueprint. Like
Yes.
you don't have no excuse to lose elections. Like he give you the blueprint for that.
1%, as opposed to the shrinking middle class and the working class.
On a cold January morning, Zohran Mamdani stood on the steps of City Hall and promised a new chapter for New York City.
This will not be a tale of one city governed only by the 1%. It will be a tale of 8.5 million cities, each of them a New Yorker with hopes and fears.
It was an ambitious promise that every New Yorker could be an author of that next chapter.
Few of these 8.5 million will fit into neat and easy boxes. Some will be voters who supported President Trump a year before they voted for me.
So now come.
I love how politicians still like to keep up like certain appearances. They have to dress like this. Well, because I remember like these kinds of outfits from like the Batman movies, where the mayor is like a fucking evil person, and I'm like, oh wait, it's Mamdani. He's good, but he wears evil clothes.
The test. Can this coalition of Trump voters, liberals, and socialists actually take on an economic order that's pushed so many to the edge in America's richest city? And what would it mean for the rest of the country if they did?
As Americans, we can realize it's not Republican versus Democrat. It's more of like a class war.
Oh,
literally communist theory, Marxist theory.
You think he would read the Communist Manifesto, but not even I read it because I have a job. You know, it's like huge books now.
Yeah, it's not that big of a book, but it's written in an old way, which is just very
And a little bit outdated because
Yes.
the beast, you know,
the beast has changed.
yeah.
The beast has grown. The
Yeah.
ways of the beast have changed.
And-
it is not anymore who owns the factories that is powerful, but who owns the most money.
Yeah,
Who
and-
owns stocks.
Yeah,
basically.
it's producing. It's not the money, just
Producing is not money making anymore.
anymore. Yeah, but we need a new part of it because
Yes.
some people like, oh, Marx said, like Marx lived 200 years ago. Like, get your theory updated.
Yeah, you can take his ideas and you can change them a bit so they can apply to current times.
Yeah.
That's what you can do, but you can't just take it word for word and be like, oh, Marx said this, and so we have to do this. No, we have to change.
It skips like, what would Jesus do? Like,
Yeah.
Jesus lived 2,000 years ago.
What would Jesus do?
It's like, no, you have new times, the beast is different. You have new theories.
Yeah.
And Mamdani gives one, like he's.
Regardless of your.
Also, what would Jesus do? Jesus would be a socialist.
Yeah.
I mean that it starts. Jesus would be a socialist. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he would wants to help everybody.
Yes.
Political identity, race, religion, gender, The middle class is shrinking, becoming obsolete. Income inequality is getting larger and larger by the year. People are going to unite and then say, we're done with this.
For too long in our city, freedom has belonged only to those who can afford to buy it. Our city hall will change that.
That, or we're going to need to send a lot more young men to Tokyo.
No, not more white men to Tokyo, no.
Oh, please don't send Americans to different countries. I mean,
But sometimes I had also the theory, people need to
Yeah,
see how it works. Like if you take, government could provide you a healthcare, they don't get it. Like,
yes,
they, like
yeah,
I
because
can't-
they don't have any like they don't have any relation to that system. They have never seen it. They have never understood that it could work that way. They need to see it for them to be like, oh wait, this is actually realistic. This could work.
I mean, I had no problems with flying people from Alabama to Austria and showing them look great, like less guns, but no mass shootings, no. If you are sick, you go to the hospital. Public transport is
Even if, I mean, as the dude said who went to Japan, he went to the hospital and he paid like 30 to 50 bucks. Even if you are a foreign citizen and you come here as a tourist and you go to the hospital here, you do not have to pay a lot of money.
Yeah, even if you have no insurance,
Yes.
you are lazy. You said, I will save the $100. You will not have like that debt. Like it, no, it's you will get your treatment and after the is paying like.
Yes, and that like you will get your treatment. Anything after that, anything financial is solved afterwards.
Yeah.
And you can pay it like if, I mean, you will probably not get that big of a bill.
Yeah, because the people expecting like, oh, I was in the hospital of whole day, $20,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 20,000 bucks now. No, you're not. It's like, what is it here if you spend a day in the hospital?
Hospital bed is like 10 euros, 10, 20.
Yeah, it's like 10 bucks.
Like, yeah.
For the bed, and if you get other stuff, it's always like, yeah, 5 bucks here, 10 bucks here.
But
maybe you broke your leg and need a cast, then it's like what, 50, 60 bucks maybe.
Yeah, it's
that's
like,
it. That's like, we have realistic prices.
Not like broke your foot $5 gazillion. Like.
Yes.
But yeah.
Japan had changed me in many ways, because if I didn't go there, I don't know how I would be politically, I don't know where I would be in my life. I've always thought like money would buy happiness and all this stuff. And then I realized there's more to life, and how in a country like Japan or some of the Scandinavian countries, they don't have to worry about bills as much. They don't have to worry about medical debt. I got to see this social safety net, and I wish folks could go there and see firsthand and then come back and call me a communist.
Hey, did you like that? Well, hit like and subscribe to get more and more Perfect Union right in your feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I have also criticism towards more Perfect Union because they are not. For example, Sanders went to a very red place. Like I don't know the state. Sorry, guys from America, but they were like, oh, everything is bad and billionaires are bad. But then they don't ask, okay, do you voted for Trump or not? Or like,
yeah,
they're not like. I get why they do it, but you have to be more critical. And I like these guys more, like the guy who was wasn't Christian. Christian, yeah. Like he's not a propagandist. He's not a right-wing grifter. He would say, no, that's my experience. I lived it that way. That's the reason I like Mamdani. That's the reason why I like Trump or still like him, kind of. And you don't need a lot of money for consultants.
Yeah, you can just go out and ask the people.
Do things for people.
Yes.
Like he went to Zohran's office before he was mayor and he was, okay, I will help you.
Yeah, and he got the help.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's a new time for like Zohran won against the establishment. This one candidate in New Jersey won in a very
gerrymandered.
Not gerrymandered. Rich district.
Oh, okay.
People thought, okay, a lot of homeowners and people make a lot of money. they thought, okay, then moderate would win because they split the moderate vote, and then the progressive person won. And across the United States, you know, Trump losing, like you have 30 points, 40 points swings. I couldn't.
It's big. It's very, very big.
And not like in some workplaces like swing district, like in Texas, in Louisiana. Maybe we'll link it down below and so on. But it's great that APEC is now. If you take APEC money, you lose.
Yep.
That's the reason why we showed you Chuck Schumer, because he's like, oh, we have Israel and we have to support Israel, and people are like, oh, come on, I don't have healthcare, and we want to support Israel.
Yeah. It's
These people will get voted out. I'm so sure. I'm so sure, and I'm great video from them.
Yes,
So,
that is a great video. But that's it. We've been recording for over 2 hours now.
yeah, but yeah, big topics, you know.
Yes, yes. Next time we'll see what keeps happening.
Yeah, Trump will do something like
Yes.
this. It's like you can't escape Trump. Trump is everywhere. Like you.
He's everywhere in the Epstein files.
Yeah, the safest place is now the Epstein files. Then you don't get arrested. Okay? Like, see you guys, like, subscribe, and so on.
Yes, tell us what we can do better. Comment.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye bye.